So today we're gonna try something else, guys. I'm gonna show you some of the latest drops coming from Adidas, and this will be the new version for some previous releases which I've reviewed around a year ago or maybe less. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you're gonna press the like button and maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at the latest drops which are coming from Adidas. So let's go ahead and start with the first one, guys. So this one, it's actually called Orketro 2.0. About 6 months ago, guys, I made the first review for this Orketro range, which dropped here in the UK for the retail price of £120. But this one will be the 2.0 version, which here in the UK dropped before the end of May for the retail price of £120. And it actually dropped in 3 color combinations, but when I actually checked now for the actual details for this one, I don't know what's happening, but this one it's not available anymore. So I'm just gonna give you the details based on the changes comparing with the last year's version. So this one will be the 2.0, which will have a totally different upper to that first release. So this one will have different details altogether and also materials as well. The only thing which I find it to be almost the same will be these stripes here on the lateral side towards the front, which actually got a bit moved towards the midfoot, but rather than that I would say that nothing else looks the same as the previous iteration. So this one unfortunately will have a plasticky mesh upper, which on top will have only synthetic materials. As in for the actual fitment, guys, for this one most definitely I would recommend you to go with at least a half size up. These ones are actually running very snug. So for me, as I have a skinny fit, for this one I went with my true to size, and I feel that this one it's actually quite fit. And I would assume that for people with normal fit, normal sizing will be too tight for you. So for sure go with at least a half size up. So this one will sit on the same Adiprene midsole, guys, which to be honest it's not as comfortable as other releases coming from Adidas. I feel that this one it's one of the most stiff Adiprene materials, so you need to keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and jump to the second pair, guys, from this unboxing. So this one it's actually called the Forum Exhibit Low 2.0. So for this one, guys, as well, I dropped a review just a year ago when we had the first iteration. So that one was very close to your normal forum releases, which had some patches of different materials here and there. But most definitely for this 2.0, this one will be so much different. So this one will come in a mix of materials between this suede, synthetic leather, and also some very plasticky canvas material, which will come for now in 2 color combinations, and these ones are available for the retail price of just £85. and I feel that comparing with the last year's release, guys, this one will be much more comfortable. And for my surprise, as you might know already, the Forum's midsole will be that very stiff rubber material, but this one feels to be a bit more softer and more flexible. So for sure I feel that this one will give a much better level of comfort comparing with a normal pair of Forum. So the design, guys, most definitely it's gonna be so much different than a normal pair of Forums. And as you can see, for this one we're also gonna have a new shape for this heel counter support. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for this one I went with my true to size, which I've also done for the previous model as well. So I need to admit that these ones feels to fit roughly the same. So going with your true to size should be just fine for people with skinny and normal feet. But if you have wide feet, guys, most definitely I would suggest you to go with a half size up. And I really need to add once again, guys, that this one feels actually quite good on foot. These materials for this upper are actually quite flexible. So most definitely I feel that this one will provide a much better level of comfort comparing with the previous exhibit low released last year. So let's jump to the third and final pair for today, guys, which to be honest, it's one of my favorites. So this is gonna be the new release for this Adidas Samba. So this one, guys, got released at least here in the UK for the retail price of £120, and this one got dropped about a week ago in 5 or 6 color combinations, where we also had the release for the human race Samba. Nevertheless, guys, this one is a new take on the very iconic football silhouette for this Adidas Samba, which this time got an update for this upper, which will bring quite premium leather materials, which most definitely they are looking quite good, and they also feel quite good on foot as well. And in case you want to have an even more premium upper, guys, we're also gonna have that release coming from Adidas and Pharrell Williams for the same Samba, where you're gonna have that very soft leather material, which was available in 5 or 6 color combinations, but that one will come at a retail price of £170, at least here in the UK. But most definitely, guys, this one is also a good option, which will bring actually a very nice upper in very nice colorways, of course, if they are available in your country. And even though this one has actually a very low midsole, which is a rubber one, I need to admit that the level of comfort for this one is not that bad. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for this one Adidas is recommending to go with at least one size up comparing with your normal sizing. For me, as I have a skinny feet, I just went with a half size up, and that fits me just fine. But for sure you should take that recommendation coming from Adidas. These ones are actually quite low and also quite narrow as well. But for sure this one is one of my favorite releases, guys. So for these 3 releases, guys, which you've seen today, I will actually drop an individual review this week, so make sure you're gonna subscribe to the channel in order to see them. And with that being said, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.